Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is T. I am a full-time screen printer and a part-time van lifer, working on building out my van. Guys, I have been not working on the van so much. I've been working and it's been raining. So between those two, I haven't got a lot done. What I've gotten done is probably what I've last seen, except yesterday. Guys, I got this amazing deal on Marketplace. So you guys know the bed rails from IKEA, right? So I had bought 3. They looked a little sparse. Remember, I'm juicy. I'm juicy. I'm juicy. Okay, I'm not gonna do that to you, but you look, I'm VanGo. I'm VanGo. Anyhow, guys, sorry, it's Friday. So I had 3 of those. I bought 3 at IKEA, and then I ordered the hardware off of Amazon. Okay, and I couldn't find them on the website, on the IKEA website. I went to IKEA and I picked up the beams, the support beams, but they didn't have the hardware there. You had to order it online, and I couldn't, for some reason their website was not working. So I was like, let me check Amazon, right? It's cheaper on Amazon, but guys, that's what you're looking for. That's the hardware. So what I had to do, the screws that I used were a little bit chunkier, juicier, fluffier. And so I had to make them a little bit bigger. Not a big deal. Took a drill. So I had 3, guys. 3 was probably enough for me. But you know, there's another half on her juicy too. Just saying. So on Marketplace for $20. Okay, let me explain something to you. I think I ordered 6 of these on Amazon, and I think it was like $12. I think I'd have to look and see. And each beam at IKEA was 15 and change, so like $16.50 per beam. So this guy on Marketplace had 4 beams with the brackets for $20. Guess who made out? I love me a deal. Yeah, so that's what I did. I got those. And guys, I'm not sure why, but I was like, $20 for 4 and the brackets? You can't pass that up. If anything, I could have turned around and made money off of it, right? But when I came home, I looked at that sparse 3 beams, and my juiciness, I added 2 more. So there's 5 up there now, and I feel completely, pretty sure 4 would have done it, but 5, That's my meter going crazy. Y'all know I'm diabetic, right? Because y'all see my little panic button, and so it's just telling me that's just a little elevated because I am drinking coffee. So anywho, so yes, so I bought those, and yesterday I went ahead and installed 2 more. So now there's 5. Okay, I do have 2 more beams left if anybody wants to buy those. If you pay for the shipping, I might even give them to you. Who knows? But that'd be a lot of shipping costs because those beams are, well, they're in the truck. They don't weigh a lot, but they would be awkward to ship unless you're a shipping company like IKEA. But anyway, guys, that's what I did. I put those in. I can honestly say that the thin slit is on the way, and so is the Reflectix that I bought, because I'm going to add some more of that to the van. And I've been debating about the walls. Guys, I found this material at, was it Lowe's? I think it was Lowe's. I found this material, and it is PVC. I'm not sure if that would cause any issues. I guess I'm going to ask some questions on my next live with Johnny's Journey. Okay, because it is so thin, almost paper thin, not that thin, but you know, just trying to give you an idea. And extremely lightweight. I could literally probably cut out my cutouts, my window and stuff with scissors. Maybe not. Maybe a really sharp X-Acto knife or something like that. But guys, if I can go with that on the walls, because I was just going to paint the walls white anyway, and you can just wipe it down, I'm going to find out. And it was like $20 a sheet. 4x8, I think it was. So I need probably about 3 sheets. 3 sheets would do it. More than enough. The ceiling, what I have decided to do, guys, is I have the 1x4s that I used for my framing. I cut those in half, and it made it like a 1/4 inch. Some of them are a little thinner. It doesn't matter because they're going on the ceiling. You're not going to see that side anyway. When I say those are lightweight, guys, it would probably add maybe 20 pounds to the roof versus, I'm pretty sure 40 to 50 with plywood or y'all know what time it is, right? It's that time. So a huge difference. As you know, I've been building with lighter material. Anything that anyone's doing, I'm doing half of that. I won't have a water tank. I won't have solar panels on top of my van. I won't have a heater. I will have an AC and a max air fan. That's what's going on the top. So my weight limit is already under. I know people are thinking that I keep getting that question. You know, you guys, the vinyl flooring is, excuse me, the flooring, the wood. Guys, you know that the flooring in my van is vinyl and it's just wood print. Okay, I use that on my cabinets on the fronts. I'm just playing around with it right now because I don't like a whole lot of busyness. I love color, and that's not color to me. That's color, but it's subtle. So you can add something that's, you know, that's going to complement that wood grain color. So I think people are thinking that I put a lot of wood on the floor, and I didn't. The only thing that's under that is a piece of, I think it's 1/4 inch. I think it's 1/4 inch plywood as my flooring, my subfloor. And even that, most people go 3/4 to an inch. So I went half on that as well. So no, guys, my van is not heavy. The heaviest thing in my van right now is that cabinet that I built that has the slide out. That's the heaviest thing in there. And that's on 2x2s. I think the little slide out, I had a piece of 3/4 inch wood, but you're talking about 5 pounds. So I know that it looks like there's a lot of wood in there, and there's wood in there, don't get me wrong, but the weight limit is, I'm definitely way under, I promise you. Not to mention that the Bones family don't weigh nothing. I can't do anything about it until I get off this film. So anyway, so guys, that's where I'm at with that. Now, I am toying with, and I'm just talking right now because I'm still in the, there's a lot of things in my van that I can still change if I want to, because nothing is screwed down or anything yet. Remember, I'm not finished with that. I was waiting to decide what I was going to do with the ceiling in order to move forward with the ceiling. But what I've decided is that I can actually thin-seal it. I can put thin-seal it and Reflectix on. Y'all already know. I'm not getting stung. Not today, boo-boo. It's Friday. I got a busy weekend. Excuse me, with VanGo. Okay, so I cannot get stung. And it hurts like hell. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to walk you over there and just show you the railing system. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do back there. But one more thing before I take you out there. I'm trying to decide if I need that storage. I know people keep saying, believe me, you need the storage. I will have a little bit of storage in the back, and I say that because my pups will have beds back there as well. Not to mention the electronics of whatever system I do end up doing. So that's going to be back there. So it's going to be a little warm. I got to vent that out as well. And then I wanted some space for a couple of bags of luggage, maybe. Not suitcases, but that type of stuff. What I'm using, the little cubby thingies that I built, the boxes, the cedar, I call them cedars because they're going to have a cushion on it, you're going to sit on it. So on one side is the slider, right? And on top of that, I think I'm going to do like a little, I'm not sure what, but there was something and I forgot already. But so to the other side of that will be dishes and such, because I don't have a cabinet for that unless we use the cabinets for that. And I'm only going to do cabinets on that one side. And they're going to be painted, they're going to be covered, they're going to be smothered. So you're not even, right now they're in the beginning stages, guys. So when you look at them and you say, I had one person say, those don't look professional, those look DIY. And I said, like a MF? Yes, I DIY'd them. I told you I was going to do that. But it's okay. It's okay. I corrected it. I said, yes, they are. And they're in the beginning stages. But when I get done, you're going to be like, boom, shaka-laka-laka, boom, boom. So what I was going to say about that cabinet was, do I need that big cabinet? Because I could shorten it. I could still make that slide out. And then possibly, okay, hear me out. There's not a lot of room in there. I have the 250. When it's empty, you be like, oh, Lord, there's a lot of room up in here. But when you get in it and start building out, okay, and so So with that being said, where I installed the side window, there's a little spice rack up there. So to me, that's my kitchen, period. I could do something different with my water situation, because I'm going to have just a simple pump that's going to pump out the water, siphon it out, whatever, however you say it. That's not major. The sink can be a stainless steel bowl that I'm going to drill a hole at the end of it, because all it does is, if you want to wash your hands real quick, you can get some water, or you need to pour some water and the water's just going down. There's not going to be that much gray water collection. It's going to take a while, because I'm not living in my van. I'm traveling in it. I'm having weekends in it. At least not yet. So, do I need? Yes, I do. I need that counter space, because I like to cook. And even though I have the cooker on this side, I could always have like a little pop-up little TV tray table. And I sprayed. I did. I sprayed. But there's a bunch of them. It's that season. So don't come at me. Don't come at me. It's them or me. And right now, y'all, if I do end up smacking this thing, I'm sorry. If I do it in front of you, I will cut it out. I promise. But it's trying to get me. Hold on one second. Y'all didn't hold on one second. I didn't get that, but I sure got a fly. And it was coincidence. I flipped my thing up and the fly was flying and it got flipped. It's not dead, but I heard it. So that's talent right there. So I'm probably gonna like cut that out anyway. But anyway, guys, so I was struggling with some things because everything's not set in place right now. I can still change my mind. Remember that. In your day, if things are not going as planned, you can still change your day. Start again. So I'm going to take you to the van with that. There you are. So guys, don't trust, don't do it. Anyway. So guys, this is what the bed looks like now. I'm still going to put some, like 3 supports on the first, the middle, and the last one. Okay? I'm still going to put supports there. And on the sides, I'm going to build a box around the wheel well. And my power will go on to the right side over there. That's where the power station will be. I will cut out something in the middle there, a door of some sort. I'll probably have a slide out again so that we can eat. But this is what I was talking about, this gadget right here, this fellow right here. I was thinking about possibly moving that to this side and moving the kitchen there, which originally, guys, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do that originally, but for some reason I changed my mind. I think it was because of the window. But what better way if I change that, that whole box will take the place of the counter and that little cedar over there. I could still build that pull-out onto this counter on the side. Y'all see my little cubby hole? I think I showed you guys that I built right there. There's one receptacle. I think I'm going to put another one over here somewhere. But anyhow, guys, I'm trying to stay on track. I'm sorry. I don't want this to be a long video. So I'm still debating about that. So I'm not going to set anything down in stone with screws, should I say, because I still want to figure that out. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my power, my Max Air fan power. I'm going to go ahead and run that down back there. I'm going to run the AC, even though I don't have them and I don't know which ones I'm going to go with. I know their location, so I can go ahead and run that wire. I'm going to run power like I did here over there, and I'm probably going to power one more outlet somewhere back there. Not back there because I have that shore power and I have a 2-header. So I really don't need a lot of plugins, guys, because I do have two 12 volts there, and I have a 12 volt back there too, back in the corner. So I use that sometimes to charge my phone. So I have enough power per se. I don't need a whole lot of power. Again, my induction burner, when I cook, I will have the pull out for the Coleman burner. So I have 2 ways to cook, inside and out. My fan, my AC. I can charge my phone via these outlets or the 12 volt. So I don't require much power. So I know that I'm gonna try to figure that out today. I'm gonna kind of scheme things. I'm gonna move it over here today. But guys, I'm gonna tell you what, when you're working on your floor and you have to put your floor in, you know, that's one of the first things that you put in. I have so many nicks on this floor that I'm so upset. Very. Now I can probably fix it somehow, some way, but I will get little rugs because all the walking and dropping the drills and, you know, however they fall and everything. You don't drag anything on your floor, and if you do, use a towel. That's why we got this towel right here, because now I just put stuff on there and just kind of drag it, because I wasn't thinking. It's you know, it's a nice floor. I like the way it turned out, but you have to be very careful because it's a soft floor. I almost wish I would have gone with hardwood floors, but I really like it, so it is going to be what it is. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to put this out just to kind of, you know, let you guys know what's going on, and hopefully I can keep it under 15 minutes. I'll probably do some shorts today, and I will let you know as I progress, as the day progresses, what I decide. I will start running the wire, and I'll walk you guys through that once I do that. As soon as my reflectors get here, that's getting reflective. I'm gonna take my stuff out of there, my insulation, and then I'm gonna put reflectors up there, and then put the insulation. I'll do the reflectors, and then I'll do the thin slit insulation up there. I'll go ahead and cut around those holes so I can go ahead and start putting my ceiling up. I was thinking I had to wait for that, but I don't. I know where they're going, so I can just cut holes around them. Say a little prayer for tea. Okay, let me stop. I'm sorry. Your ears are bleeding. So guys, whatever you do today on Friday, make sure it's a beautiful, beautiful day for you. And remember, if you woke up in a grumpy mood and being grumpy gills, you can still change your day. Sit down, breathe it out, and start again. That's the beautiful thing about being alive. Guys, don't let life live you. Live your life the way you want it. So go out there and be happy, be prosperous, be joyous, kind to one another, and then rewind be kind again. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. You haven't already? That's right. Talk to you soon.